Hello everyone, thanks for watching. Elise makes a bunch of videos. I have moved to the other room. I think I maybe mentioned it in my previous inside the digs tour, possibly. But now I'm in this granny flat. I have cleaned it and rearranged pretty significantly, but you wouldn't know because I didn't film the before. But I also feel like when I'm in selfie mode, you can't really see too well the background. I guess I could have just done not selfie mode, but it just seems like a lot. Anyway, so there's this bed, which is fine. It was sort of not on a diagonal, which seems weird, but the plugs are all on this wall, there, there, and there. But there's none on that wall, which is where it used to be. I also just thought, I don't know, I had a good vibe with this whole look. And then I got this little table. There's more chairs around, so I feel like I could get more chairs, but it's really just me in here, so I don't really need more chairs. Anyway, so that's it. It's basically like a bachelor pad, a kitchen, which is all pretty clean. I cleaned it up quite a bit and organized some of the cupboards that were all a bit chaotic. Got my little coffee tea station here. Little one of those machines. Cleaned out that plug-in kettle thing. I also found some random brandy and wine, but I don't know what the story is with that, so I haven't got into it. Anyway, there's a lot of shelving and storage areas. Some of it is just empty, and then some of it's way over full. So that was a lot of my organizing. Very strange lighting. But anyway, there's also an office in there, but you have to go outside and then back inside to access it. And yeah, it's weird. I think it used to be somehow connected because there's that light switch which turns on the light in there. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. Anyway, there's also this random foyer. I don't know what you would call this room, but there's normally a sofa just along this wall here. But the previous tenants had dogs and it smelled of dog. So it sort of matches this thing. This like ottoman thing. So yeah, eventually I'll move it back into here and then I'll have a little seating area. There's this like lazy boy chair, but it's like a weird, like, it's just an old chair. That's why it has that cover on it. I haven't used this room really at all, but I did acquire this plant from outside because it's a low light plant. There's not a lot of light in here during most of the day. And I was going to put a plant in that corner possibly at some point, and maybe even get like a hanging one. There's like a hook. I don't know if you can see that. I put a hook up. There's a bunch of little hanging baskets. Well, I'm going to probably steal one. They're all just lying around. There's so much stuff outside. Last but not least, and then here's the front door. So that is there's also a door here. Anyway, but yeah, that's the door that I mainly use, which goes to the back. And I'm not sure if I went in that backyard during my outside tour. I don't think I did really. Maybe I went around on the outside part, but you wouldn't be able to see. Anyway, I've mowed the lawn and it's a bit cleaned up, so I'll probably do a video of that in the next little while. This is the toilet shower. Yeah, just sort of standard. I did clean it quite a bit. It's just a sink, toilet, that window thing. Well, I don't know why Anyway, this is the shower. The only thing that's missing is a shower curtain. So when you do have a shower, it just becomes a big flood here. But there is like a drain, so it's not, I don't know. But at some point, I'm gonna probably try and get just a shower curtain so that it just has a shower curtain. But yeah, that's the shower. And yeah, a dog bowl. In case the dog comes to visit and wants a drink of water, but I think I'm gonna remove that pretty soon and bring it to the main house where the dog is now living. So yeah, there were some tenants with like 2 or 3 big dogs and I think a cat as well. And I guess they just like sort of trashed the place. And so yeah, so then the owner was living in here for a while, but then she was going to move to the shed house. So there's like 3 main actual dwellings. And then there's a couple sheds and a dude that lives in a caravan over there. And one of the other people that sort of part-time lives here is in one of the sheds and has sort of converted it because it's got like power and plumbing and stuff. There's a little kitchenette and then like a toilet and shower, I believe. I haven't actually been inside that, but yeah, so there's just random people out and about, and then there's a lady living in the big shed. I guess it used to be a barn, actually. So she's there, and the owner was gonna stay with her for a few nights while the guests came, but then they turned out to be little special people, and then they decided to cancel the booking at the last minute after we had already cleaned everything and moved everything, because they were meant to be staying in the room I was in before and those other bedrooms. But the silver lining is now I have this place to myself, so that's exciting. But yeah, that's the place. I will probably do an outside video in the morning, or if not tomorrow, then the next day or something. But yeah, good times. It's just all coming together. I haven't heard anything back from any of the 2 jobs. I was meant to have an interview tomorrow for a similar other job to one of the interviews that I've already had. And I just told them to cancel it because there's no point in me pursuing 2 different companies for the same thing for the same amount of money. I am sort of just hoping that the geology company thing will work out because it's going to be more money and probably a better job. But I am still keeping the other one, though I already went for the interview, as a backup because I'm pretty sure they're already going to hire me if I agree to do it. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope you're doing well, and I will check in with you later. Peace.